Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. This video is the third video in this little mini series of making this traveler's notebook style journal. And in this video we're going to be assembling the pages into the covers. We are going to be adding the elastic into the scrapbook album. I will have timestamps down below if you want to jump to that. But there was a bit of an issue that I ran into, and I had forgotten about it earlier on when we were making this album, but I think you guys are going to really like my solution. We'll see. You'll have to let me know what you think down in the comments. But if you wanted to check this album out from start to finish, from beginning to end, from the covers all the way through till the end, I will have a link to a playlist right there, and down in the description box it'll take you step by step from the intro to the templates, all the way through to now or on and beyond. I also have a Amazon list where I try to link all the products that I use in my videos for this project. There's also a lot of very useful links down there to things like magnets and things like that, all down there in the description box. And I'm also pretty sure that we do some simple embellishing in this video. Okay, so I think I've got the pages where I want them in my journal here. So I'm gonna take these are the leftover pieces, and I'm gonna take these. This is the one. Is that the one I made today? That's the one I made today. Sorry, I had walked away for about an hour. All my batteries had died. I didn't have any charge, so I had to wait. Anyway. So these are the ones that I'm going to set aside and hopefully find a place for some of them in the journal or the album. But these are the ones that are going in the book. So I'm going to go to the middle here and we're going to situate them. Is that my front? Yep. We're going to make sure that they are exactly where they need to be. And I'm going to try to find some clips that are a little bit tighter. Over here rummaging. Whoops. These clips. There's one that's open. Because I think I'm going to use my sewing machine. That might be too close. I think I'm going to use my sewing machine to attach these together, to make it into a book. Instead of, you could definitely do a pamphlet stitch, 3-hole, 5-hole, running stitch, whatever you want to do is totally fine. Okay, I'm gonna have to clip something on that so that that doesn't keep flapping around. Boop. I guess I could have just used this. No. Okay. I think if I scoot this one over just a little bit, I think I can run it through my sewing machine without it getting in the way. But I think maybe just for extra measure, I'm going to use some paper clips. Yeah. And on this side as well. Just to keep everything where it's supposed to be. Oops, see, I feel like it has shifted. Let's try this again. Yep, that one shifted too. So you just keep making sure, double check, keep checking. Make sure everything is exactly where it's supposed to be before you go start sewing. Alright, that is good enough. Grab my sewing machine and I'm going to just do a straight stitch, and I'm going to make it a little wider, a little longer. Let's see how that goes. I might not be able to get my book in here. I'm gonna scoot it closer to me so I don't hit my tripod. Oops. Let me go back just a little bit. Got off there. I don't think I did too bad. Let's move the sewing machine and find out. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's like a scrappy junk journal type thing. So it does not have to be perfect. So don't think it has to be perfect. Because I'm pretty sure this is not perfect. But we are gonna, oh, it looks perfect on this side. Right down that seam. Or score. Hey, I might have nailed it. Okay, remove those two clips. Aha, I did really good. Yay. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but let's flip it this way so you can see it in there. You see the stitch? So if you don't have a sewing machine, just use you know, a needle and your same thread. Or I'm sorry, a needle and crochet thread, and you can do like the 3-hole punch, the 3-hole pamphlet stitch, or the 5-hole pamphlet stitch, or any of those. Okay, yes. All right, so for some reason, adding the stitch did make it a little thicker here on this band, but let's speed it up a little bit. Okay, I think that's it. That's good. So we did good. Yay! Right. There's plain page. There's the fun. What we need to call that? Add a page? No, this is a fun. What's that called when you add something on when you are? Oh, you guys tell me, help me out. What can we call that style of page? It's not a Franken page. This is the Franken page. This is the one I had made off of camera. I've got the one I made on camera over there. So this is the Franken page, right? And then here is the tag, pocket. Flip out. Here's another one of those. We got to have a name for it. What are we going to call it, right? See, I just think it looks so pretty. Pocket. I'm not a big fan of that right there, but the other side of that tag, the other side of the Franken page, or the patchwork page. It doesn't have to be the Franken page. It could be a patchwork page. And then plain page. And then another plain. How did we get 3 plain pages in a row? What did I do wrong here, people? What happened? I don't know. What are the first... Okay, this page, and this, so they're not plain on this side because we have this, but we have 3 plain pages in a row on this side. And then there's the other pocket. So we're going to have to do something to remedy that. Okay. So in my scraps, I had this big scrap. And I was thinking, how cute would that be as a pocket on one of these plain pages? And since we just happen to have 3 in a row, we could maybe do that. And if you didn't have a big scrap like this, I bet you could use one of your 6x6s as a pocket. Let's see. For this size. Maybe not for the smaller size, but you'd have to cut it down, obviously. There's that pink and white, super cute. There's that. What do we got cut out of that? We could maybe make like a half, or like we could make a half pocket or something out of this. We'd have to cut it down a little bit. we could use this. See, I think this would look super cool with a add-on photo mat. Maybe not the largest one. You know, right there. Wouldn't that look pretty? I think so. So we might have to think about that too. Or on the super plain ones, we could totally put a big 5x7. 5x7s can go in the pockets. This one flips out. Does it fit? Nope. But I bet you a 4x6 fits there. No. So anyway, you can totally put photo mats on these pages. Okay, here we are the next day. I don't remember exactly what I said last, but I do know I was working on this, and I was working on whether or not to embellish. I did want to show you, I did stamp on some of the scrap papers that I had. That label die, the Tim Holtz label die. Whoa, 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 what's happening? Which is this one right here, and it's called Just Saying. I didn't stamp any of the sayings in there, but I did stamp the actual label. So I stamped it on a bunch of different like white scraps, and there's some coffee stained paper scraps, and then there's some scrapbook paper scraps. Whoops. Just a variety of different ones. I just thought they were super cute, so I was playing with those. And I also made a few little, I actually used a couple already, but a few little embellishment clusters. But I will show you what I have come up with to do a little bit of embellishing in this journal. So this piece here, this was one of those large scraps that I had in my crafty tray. Or no, this one was actually in my plastic pouch thingy. So all I did was I folded the top down. I had tore that edge. I folded the top down to make like a little tuck from under here. And then I sewed that little tuck closed and all the way around. And then I added just a plain label. And I thought this would be a super cute little pocket on one of these plain papers or pages. I really like that idea that you can put a bunch of stuff in there. So I am going to add it. I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac by Beacon. Whoops. And I'm going to put a thin layer all the way around. As I was playing yesterday, it just got to be super late. And it was time for dinner. I had to do some yard work and that kind of thing. So anyways, alright, so I'm just gonna attach it. I'm not gonna go all the way to the bottom either, or all the way to each side. It didn't quite fit perfect, but it fit in between. These clips are not gonna stay there. Those are just ideas that I was gonna show you in there. Okay, I got a little bit of glue seepage, but that's okay. So I just thought that was cute. Let me get something I could show you. This is just one of the add-on photo mats. You know, you just added a little pocket. No big deal. And also you added a little pocket up under there. So that's cute too. You could probably do that. That was a good idea. Okay, and then I didn't think of anything for either. I thought about putting that pocket here, which that would have been super cute too, but I didn't. I felt like that was a little bulky already, so I didn't want to add cardstock onto it, I guess. I didn't do anything with that flip out page. I did add a little bit of washi down this one because I didn't really like those two washi's right next to each other. I thought it was just a little too weird looking. So I did add a strip of washi there. And then I didn't even think, I was trying to figure out a way to cover these spots that I don't like. So I did on this side. I made a little cluster of embellishments. This was one of the journaling cards. It says find joy in the journey, and then there's one of the embellishment die cuts, and then there's just a strip of paper that I had, and I just sewed right down the middle there. I did glue them together first, but I thought this would make a super cute tuck spot here, right? And hide some of that. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna glue this down. I'm gonna be kind of generous. I'm gonna go over top of the stitching there. I had to laugh at myself when I was making these because I'm almost out of the thread that I found to replace the other thread that I ran out of. I was just like, good grief. So, anyways, I just need to go to the store. I went to Hobby Lobby the other day, but they don't really, my Hobby Lobby doesn't really have a lot of options for thread. It's kind of annoying, but anyways. Alright, so we got that. Oh, I did ink up the edges just slightly. I wasn't going to, but it was a little too stark. And I kind of almost want to ink up this edge to see if it makes a difference, to kind of help it blend in just a little bit more, you know. So I'll probably go back and do that to some of the starker pages. And then nothing here, but there's a little tuck there. That would be cute. This would be a cute spot for like this embellishment. But that's not what I was thinking. This is just one of the envelope inserts that we had printed out, and then there was the heart that we had punched out early on in the series, and then there's a little heart embellishment that came with the embellishment pack, and the number 2 that came with the embellishment pack. Yeah, so something like that would be cute there. And then nothing, and then here, this was a page that I had in my, actually had it in my 6x6 paper pad that I had punched out holes. So what I decided to do, and this was the envelope that we made that we didn't use, so I decided to make this part of this journal. So what I did was I trimmed off this piece. Actually, I think it was down here. I trimmed that piece off, and then I fussy cut around those little floral leafy things. The leaf, they have a name, I just can't think of them. So I fussy cut that off and then kind of scruffed it up a little bit. And then I sewed all around here. Then I added another label, and these two are die cut embellishments that come in the embellishment pack, and this is a cutout from the paper itself. I just thought that was super cute. And then I was going to use this in the pocket. Now, you don't have to use this in a pocket. You can, since it has the magnet, you can use this on the top of a page like that, and it will hold it. You can put it on the side of a page, and it will hold because there's a magnet there. So you don't have to stick it in this pocket, and it may not fit. I also wanted to point out I did cut off the extra white on those die cuts, just because it was a little too much. So I'm going to be really careful and go right along the edge here of this. I did have to trim it down ever so slightly. It was a little too wide for the page. And then I'm just going to add it down here. Another little pocket on one of these blank pages. Remember, because I had 3 blank pages back here in a row. I do remember telling you that. Alright, come on, we're going to have to get stuck down there. Alright, let's see if this will fit. I'm not sure it'll fit because it's kind of a wide envelope, and that's, oh, it will. Okay, so I just thought that would be super cute. And this can also move around as well, so it's not stuck there. Right? So I really like that. I really like that a lot. I think that's cute. And then I didn't do anything else throughout. But again, I did make these 2 little clusters. I actually made several, but this was just a label. And then there's the scallop punch I punched out of the paper. And then one of the die cuts, embellishments. I think the numbers are super cute. So, but anyways, so that's all we're going to do, I think, in this journal. We're going to keep it super basic, super simple. But I may go back and ink some of these edges just a little. just so they're not so stark on everything. Anyway, I just think it's cute. So also, these labels, you can just stick them on the bottom or the top of a page, and that could be like your title or your date, and it looks super cute next to or against this coffee stained paper, you know. So I really like that. So that's why I went ahead and made a couple of these. Went ahead and stamped them out because I thought they would be really, really cute. Even like over here, if you put your picture, say you put, well, that's too big. Let's say you put a couple 3x4s on here. You could label it like this, or you could label it like this. It just looks really, really cute. So anyways, so we'll either put these in here or we'll put them in the album. Let's see. We'll just wait. We'll wait. All right, next step is adding this into the album. So this is we're kind of treating it like it is a mini album, or I'm sorry, we're treating it like it's a scrapbook slash traveler's notebook hybrid, just like we did with the Wanderlust. Oh look, I did add this one in this little pocket right there. I'm thinking about leaving that there, the extra page, one of the extra pages. I don't know, I think it's kind of cute. What do you think? You guys are gonna have to let me know. Do you think it's too much? Do you think I'm covering too much? Do you think it's covering too much of that? We can scoot it in just a little bit. Do you think we need to remove this? I don't know. Your thoughts. Your thoughts would be good. All right. Okay. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're going to put some elastic in here to add this traveler's notebook to make it removable, right? Okay. Well, my original thought, let me find the center here. What I wanted to do was I wanted to put it in the center, right? We punch our hose and we run our elastic through and voila, you know, add our journal. Well, look what I did. So when I did the covers, I wasn't thinking, these are chipboard embellishments, and I wasn't thinking they're right where the punch holes need to be. Now I could probably go through 2 layers of chipboard. I don't know, maybe, but I think it'll look kind of weird. So in trying to figure out a solution, we could tear this whole thing off, or we could try to. It's glued down. I don't know, it would probably make a big old mess. We could do that. We could punch through the chipboard, hopefully. I don't know if we could do that or not. We could take the whole thing apart and start over. We don't want to do that. So my thought was, back here in this last fin, why don't we punch our hose in this last fin and run our elastic through here, and then that way it could be added back here. So it'll be on elastic on this last fin, right? And it can be removed easily, and it, you know, the hose aren't going to be in the way of anything, nor is the elastic. What do we think? I like that idea, actually. And I did not bring my elastic. Okay, I went and got my elastic. So this is just white elastic. I got, let's see, I forget what brand it is. I'll put it in my Amazon list. So I tell you what, I will do it. I will be the guinea pig. I will test this out. Let's see what happens. And go from there. Okay, I will be the guinea pig. I will test it. It's going to be a little tricky because this wasn't the plan, but I'm going to try. All right, so I'm going to need the crocodile. Oh, this is going to be tricky. I'm going to use the small hole, the 1/8 of an inch. Let's see, let's start at a 1/2 an inch. Let's see how far that goes in. I don't know if it's going to work, you guys. 1/2 an inch. Half an inch might not be too far, or far enough. Let's go 3/4 of an inch. There's little markings over here. I cannot tell you how nervous I am. I don't want to mess my book up. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Okay, let's try to slide this down to that 3/4 mark. Let's hope for the best. It's not too bad. It's not in the center, but we cannot be choosy. Not in this situation. Right, let's try it on this side. You gotta hold your tongue just right too when you're doing it. You can't just go in all willy-nilly. You know what, if it's not perfect, if it doesn't match, top and bottom don't match, that's okay. Okay, so we got those two. We need 2 more. So that's at 3/4 of an inch. Let's go 5/8 of an inch, maybe, instead of, no, that's not 5/8. That is 1, 2, 3/8. That's 3/8 of an inch. Let's see. That might be good. Oh, it's not too bad. Okay, let's flip it back around. You guys, this might be a super dumb idea, but we're gonna do it. Oops. Wrong hole. Don't want to use the wrong hole. Okay. Ah, that one's not even close to being in line, but I'm gonna go with it. Let's see what happened here. Oh, this fell out. Not even close. We are not gonna worry. Okay, so also, if we were going to do this, if we were planning on doing this, we may want to reinforce the binding pieces because this will add a little bit of extra pressure moving that journal in and out. So we may want to reinforce that with some like Tyvek or something. So if we plan to do that in the future, maybe we need to think about that. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go... How am I going to do this? I forgot how to do this. Okay, I've got glue everywhere. We're going to start the second hole. Yes, start the second hole. Then we're going to feed it to the top hole. I think it's funny that I forget how to do this almost every time. Then we're going to go all the way down to the very last hole and then go back to the next hole up from that. Yeah, and we're going to cut the elastic. Alright, we're going to make it just a little tighter. And we're just going to tie a knot. I'm not sure how long I'm going to leave that, but okay, so on one side we have 2 strings. One has the knot, one does not. The one that does not goes all the way from the top to the bottom. On the other side of this fin, oops, you just see the 2 little bits. See how crooked that is? But that's okay. I'm not concerned. Let's ink it, and you won't even know. Won't even be noticeable. Okay. Moment of truth. So let's open this up to the center. And I didn't even check to the height of this. we're just going with it. We're just going all willy-nilly. All right, feed that through. And now, look at, we have a removable journal in our fin. I love it. Okay, let's see what it looks like once we got it all closed. Check that out. There it is right there. I just need to ink the elastic and it will not be that noticeable. Okay, why are we... I mean, obviously there's a reason we're chunky. Is this making it chunky right here? I think it is. Okay, we'll have to find a different spot for that. It was cute though. It's a cute idea. I liked it being there. Okay. All right. I so love it. I love it. And then we just remove it. Like that. All right. Ink up my strings here. I might cut a little bit more of these off. They're a little bit long. All right. Yay. I love it. I love the way this turned out, you guys. This is amazing. So now I'm just going to have to put it to the test to see how well that fin is going to hold up while doing this. Yes. Oh, you know what? I was thinking about too. I was thinking about putting a fabric tab in here. I forgot. Where was I thinking about putting it? No, not there. Like right there might be kind of cute, but then again, maybe not. I was gonna add a fabric tab. Well, I'll think about it. Because I already had it made from the one video that we made, the gemstone tag, the gemstone paper clip. I'll link it. I'll link it up here and down below. But anyways, I'll think about that. Okay, you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think. Do we like this idea? Are we digging it? Do you want to give it a try? I will let you know. I will keep messing with it. I'll let you know how strong it is. But I really, really, really like it. I don't know. I'm just really excited about the way it turned out. I'm just really excited about the way this turned out. I did have to split the little traveler's notebook. It's not little, it's giant. I did have to split this into 3 videos, but that's okay. I think that's okay. And if you missed the first 2, they'll be in the description box down below. The first one's the covers. The second one is where we do the pages. And then the third one is this one that you just watched, where we put the covers together. So a little boo-boo turned into a pretty cool idea, and I think that's how they kind of happen. So this might be the last video in this album series. I might go through and do some more embellishing and then do like a final flip through for you guys. Maybe I'll do that. So there might be one more video, but if not, I really enjoyed making this album with you guys. There's a lot of really fun ideas in here. I mean, obviously I probably would not put all of these things in one album if I was making it as a gift or making it for myself. I try to pack it full of ideas and things that you can do when I make my videos. So feel free to like pick, you know, the different little bits that you like. You could even do this one page on every page if you wanted to. You don't have to do it different every time. But I really like the way this turned out. It's a little bit thicker than I thought it was going to be, but I think it turned out beautiful. So I probably will add a few last minute embellishments and maybe add some of these leftover pages that I have in here and do a final flip through just so you can see all the different little bits in case you missed one of the videos, because this one was a long series. These are giant albums. These are not your little mini album. These are big. These are very big albums, but they also will hold a lot of pictures. So Anyway, so that is all I have for you guys. I really enjoyed this album. I think it turned out beautiful. Do let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to turn the bell notifications on. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.